The cost of an amp will reach 1 cent in the middle of 2026, according to the most recent long-term forecast. Forecast for amp value in 2023 to 2024, since the cost of an amp was initially $0 in 2023 and is currently $0, the cost has increased by 28%. Amps are expected to cost $0 by the end of 2023, a shift of 120% from year to year and an increase of 73% over the current price. 1 amp will cost nothing in the first quarter of 2024. It will cost nothing more in the last section. The cost of running business increases by $98 if you end the year without any money. The remaining number is approaching days and months. There was no money on April 9th. There was none on April 10th, a Monday. The 11th day of April 0 Wednesday, April 12th, $12,000 will be spent. The price on April 13th, 2013 is 0. On April 14th, 0.00. April 15th, no money. The 16th of April saw no money. May 15th, a total loss. Nothing on June 15th, no money on July 15th, nothing on August 15th. 15 September, $0 anticipated that from 25 to 29, the price will climb by 79%, from 0 to 1 cent. The price of camp will be 0 in 2025, increase to 0 in the first half of the year, then return to 0 in 2025. This represents an increase of 147% from the current projection for the years 2030 to 2034. The cost of an amp would grow by 42% from 1 cent to 1 cent over this period. In 2030, amp will begin at 1 cent, increase to 1 cent through the first half of the year, and finish at 1 cent. This represents a 297% increase over the current price. Forecast for amp prices from 2023 to 2024, amp costs value has increased by 46% since the start of the year, from $0 in 2023 to $0 in the present. The estimated price of an amp at the end of 2023 is $0. With an annual fluctuation of amp, it was anticipated that the price will increase by 84%, from $0 to $1, between 2025 and 2029. Amp will begin 2025 at $0, climb by $1 in the first half of the year, and finish 2025 at $1, a 164% increase from the current price. The cost of an amp is anticipated to increase by 35%, from 1 cent to 2 cents, between 2030 and 2034. The price of amp will be $1 at the beginning of the year, $1 in the middle of the year, and $1 at the end of the year. This is an increase of around 305% above the current price of $0.031.223. Forecast for the price of an amp from 2023 to 2024. The price of an amp has increased by 80% since the year's beginning, from $0 in 2023 to $0 in 2019. Amp is anticipated to cost $1 by the end of 2023, with a 1% annual increase. Change plus 275%. The increase from now to year's end plus 109 in 2023 is what we hope to see. The cost of an amp in 2024's first half will decrease to 1 cent in the second half. The price would increase by nothing. Close the year at 1 cent, which is 149% more expensive than it is now. According to AMP, from 2025 to 2029, there will be an increase. The price of an amp would increase by 85%, from 1 cent to 2 cents. Beginning in 2025, AMP expected amp value for 2023 cost for 2023 to 2024 amps began at $0 in 2023. AMP exchanged for $0 today, meaning that the price has increased by $51 since the year's commencement. The anticipated AMP cost for the end of 2023 is $0, representing an increase of 78% from the current price. We aim on $0 for amplifiers in 2023. 1 amp, with an amp costing $0 for the majority of 2024. The cost would increase by $0 in the final quarter of the year. 3 equals the difference between 1 year and the next in dollars, plus 78% of the increase from now to the end of the year plus 18%. We anticipate that the year-over-year change will be $0 in 2023. The price of an amp will reach $0 in the middle of 2024. 1 amp will cost $0 in the last months of the year, which is an increase of 38% over the price right now. The cost of an amp would increase by 79% from $0 to $1. A 79% gain from today. Amp will start 2025 at $0, decline to $0 during the first half of the year, and in 2025 at $0. The cost of an amp would increase from $1 to $1 between 2030 and 2034. Expected amp value for 2023. The cost for 2023 to 2024 amps started out at $0 in 2023 and increased by 27% from the very beginning of the year. The cost of the GWAJ amp to the end of 2023 is $0. And the yearly change plus 114. The increase from today to year-end plus 69% in 2023. We hope to see $0 1 amp in the first part of 2024. The amp cost will move to $0 in the last part of the year. The cost would add $0, close the year at $0, which is plus 123%. To the ongoing cost amp expectation 2025 to 2029. These 5 years would bring an increment amp cost would move from $0 1 cent, which is up 76%. Amp cost would move from $0 1. Before the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, the cryptocurrency markets were dealing in the red on Tuesday. Bitcoin, BTC, dropped by 2.04% to $28,056, while Ethereum, ETH, fell below $1,850. In the last 24 hours, BTC volume was about $15.74 billion, which is a 13.55% drop from the last 24 hours. Bitcoin started the new week trading in the red as markets got ready for a big week of economic events in the US. At the moment, BTC is being traded at $28,000. Over the weekend, it hit a high of $29,900. Investors are paying close attention to what the Federal Reserve says on Wednesday about whether or not it will raise interest rates, said Edil Patel, co-founder and CEO of Mudrex. The total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market was around $1.16 trillion, which was up 1.51% in the last 24 hours. At the moment, the total volume of DeFi is $2.50 billion, which is 7.18% of the total 24-hour volume of all cryptocurrencies. All stablecoins are now worth $32.31 billion, which is 92.87% of the total 24-hour value of the crypto market. Bitcoin was worth about $543 billion on the market. It was the biggest cryptocurrency in the world. According to CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin's share of the market is now 46.67%, which is 0.23% less than it was yesterday. Bitcoin has been strong, and for the first time since 2013 it has grown in all 4 months of the year. It is currently in a short-term downturn, but there is strong support at $27,000 if it goes down even more.